Well, I'm not sure I'm gonna be eating then. I'm still getting used to even, well, drinking water out of a barrel here.
Well, my friend, the stew I made is mighty fine. Hello, my friend. Do you require anything else?
Another Tennessee whiskey.
All right.
Whole bottle. I got money now.
There you go, my friend. Tennessee whiskey.
You know, I think I will take that stew, actually. Why not? While I'm in the area, I might as well try the cuisine.
Yep, I made it myself this morning. Let me get you a bowl.
What did you say was in it again?
Pronghorn.
Pronghorn. What is that?
It's kind of like deer.
I hear you not know what a pronghorn is.
Because I'm not from here, sir. I'm from Chicago.
Chicago, where the hell's that?
All right, so that'll be $1.50.
Ain't from here. Oh, $1.50? Coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big city. Long way away from here.
Mm-hmm. It's like Saint Denis.
As a matter of fact, it is.
Isn't
Twice as
Chicago
big.
like a little bigger than Saint Denis?
That's right. It is bigger.
That's right. It's one of those older cities.
So it's a bigger, smellier shithole then.
Well, why do you think I left?
Why'd you come to this shithole? Because we literally got shit in the streets here.
Well, I didn't come
Hello,
by
my
choice.
friend. What you
I needed a doctor, you see. Crack some ribs down in St. Denis.
Simon just wants to know if he can play your piano.
Well, of course, if you want
How
to
you crack
play,
some
he
ribs?
can.
You fall like a lunatic.
Whoever plays might
No.
have a free drink.
The
come
crazed
your way.
horse was loose and
Simon does
knocked
not
me
drink,
over and
thank you.
came back and then
Well, maybe a bowl
decided
of
it
stew
wasn't
comes
done with
way
me and
instead.
ran over my
Simon
body.
would like this.
Yeah, that does it.
Alright,
You must have
alright.
pissed
I'm
off the
guessing you
wrong
are
horse
Simon?
then.
No, I
Simon,
don't think so. I was just walking down the street and it seemed like it was out of control. I was
All
scared or
right,
something.
Simon. So, since
got
you wanna
horses
play,
in
want me to give you a bowl
Chicago?
of stew right now, then you can play a little
Yeah,
bit.
we do. Horses and carriages, of
Simon
course.
played for a while.
And how's you getting kicked if you sit around horses then?
Well, because the horse was out of control, you see.
We don't have any sheet music. I do
I
apologize. So you have to
one of
play
them
whatever.
loose ones because people ain't know how to tie them up. They're gonna damn hitch.
Exactly. Someone hadn't tied it up and it was panicked. Probably all the trains and the smoke and all of the busyness got it scared. Ran right over me.
Mato, my friend, how are you?
I'm not so tired, but I need to take rest. What's on the table here?
I'm seeing nothing on the table there.
Barman, what's your name again? I seen
Alan.
Simon met you the other day.
Alan Morgan at your service.
Alan, I'm Connor. Your
Pleasure
best
to-
customer now.
Best customer, you said.
I'm not
Oh,
this is fish here. What's this? Why is that?
I don't see any pieces of fish right there, Mato.
Ready?
Well, hey,
Morgan.
Mato, do you want to...
Always wait. First name. I forget. I'll call you Morgan.
Alan. Yeah, go ahead. Call me Morgan. I do not mind.
My friend Jimmy Lightfoot says a woman named Miss V owns this place. Said if I ask her, I probably can get a job.
Yes, Miss V is not in town right now. You could also talk to Mr. Atty or Mr. Deacon.
Where's they?
They're not here right now. You've missed Mr. Deacon. I think he went to sleep. If you want, I can give you their telegrams. You can send them a message.
I read or write.
I see. Well, if you check in at various times, I'm sure you'll catch one of them eventually.
Uh-huh.
Not to go
Most,
there second.
I do believe they're
Good luck.
hiring for workers down in Rhodes right now. Valentine's been stocking employees.
Roads ain't bad.
Roads
It's
ain't
dusty.
bad. It's dusty, but it's better than mud and full of shit outside.
I ain't lived in roads in a long time.
I pass through there every now and again. Never gave me no trouble there.
What is Rhodes like, anyway?
Roads is full of shitheads now. I mean, it ain't look bad, but it's full of shitheads. I got robbed other day by a bunch of mama's boys. If I gets my hands on them, I was dragging behind my horse. Goddamn peckerheads.
Thomas Boys, is it? Is that what they call themselves?
That's what
Seems like
they
a silly
call
name to me.
themselves.
Well, maybe I can help you. I'm a private investigator.
I'm a handle by myself, like a man.
Ain't no shame in asking for help, especially against a gang of people. Handling it yourself is a fast way to get yourself killed. I should know. I used to be a detective.
I can handle myself, but I ain't knows you, and I ain't need no help for someone who's trying to be a lawman. I heard you was talking to Morgan there.
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to be a lawman, so what? Doesn't mean I can't be useful. Suit
Well,
yourself.
my friend, maybe it's just best you become a little more acquainted with the region.
No,
just-
maybe.
You know, travel the country a little bit, see the towns, meet a few more people, get a few more names. Trust me, I came here trying to be all high and mighty, looking pit and proper, and well.
I ain't trying to be
people
high and mighty, friend. I'm
No,
just
no,
trying
no,
to
I'm
help.
not saying you are. I'm saying what I did. And what is the saying? Speak softly and carry a big stick.
I need another beer.
You want a beer or a Tennessee whiskey?
I think I'm gonna wash my Tennessee whiskey down with a beer.
There's that beer, my friend. That is $1.
You certainly seem to be enjoying those. Putting them away quite a lot.
Yeah, I
You got your
like
mind?
to enjoy my
I'm reaching
days
across
off.
the bar right now. There.
Uh,
Thank you.
wait,
Thank you, my
one
friend.
second, I'll try my money again.
You're good. You're good.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I usually like to drink at teens, but my friend, he don't work there no more, so there's always someone being
Well,
a picker.
liquor here is good. And the stew is good too.
You're better than the guy who used to work here back before I went away.
Fella, we can barely understand what you're saying.
Now, my friend, maybe you want to sit down and finish that beer. Oh, no. Oh. I don't mind him. He'll wake up in a little bit. Interesting folk. You always run into interesting folk out here.
Does this sort of thing happen often here?
Well, I mean, it is a saloon. Usually people get out the door before they pass out, though. I myself,
kinda
I can handle my liquor
town,
pretty
is it?
well, and I don't drink that much. Actually,
Seems
I
like
think-
something's got him real upset. What do you think it was that let him live this kind of life?
I don't know. Maybe he had a poor upbringing. I count myself lucky. I had a decent mother, and my father was there at least.
Hey, you were right there?
It is not wanting to let me, sir.
How about this?
Strange.
You reach your arm over to me.
Fella, you've had too
let's
much to
try
drink.
this. There we are. And you said it was $8.
That is correct, my friend. Thank you.
Of course, thank you.
Of course. What is your name? I don't think I've talked to you before.
Oh no, I'm fairly new. Name's Jay. Jay Norris. Pleasure to meet you.
Jay Norris, pleasure to meet you. Sir Alan Morgan, at your service. Feel free to
Pleasure,
call me
Mr.
Alan or Morgan.
Alan or Morgan, either will work. Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. And are you the owner or just the barkeep? of this
I am
place
the
out?
barkeep. The owner is Miss V, and managers are a Mr. Deacon and a Mr. Addy. They are currently not in town.
I see.
Name's
So,
Marty. Marty Malone.
Mr. Malone, good to meet you. How are you
Yeah.
doing today?
Yeah, just fine.
Pleasure. And the man on his face over there.
Not sure.
That is currently my best customer for the day.
Oh, I see. He's a heavy investor then. Good to know.
Heavy investors in Tennessee whiskey.
He seems to be in bad shape.
He's out full drunk. Just
well,
make sure he keeps breathing. He'll be fine.
fair enough, fair enough.
Now, if he does start farting, I might need one of you fellas help me bring him out back. Oh, never mind.
Oh, he's woken up again, has he?
You
Nice,
enjoy
sir.
your nap, my friend. You need another Tennessee whiskey.
I want to go
No.
Morgan,
Hello, my friend.
Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey coming right up.
Whole bottle, not a shot. You know.
I know. My friend. Handing you the bottle right now.
1 second.
All right, that'll be $4,000.
What the hell does that mean?
I'm joking, my friend. I'm joking. You enjoy that whiskey now.
I was gonna say, if that was $4,000,
If
that's
was
even a
$4,000,
number.
that's a whiskey meant for the president.
goddamn president. What, whiskey come from a house or something?
Hopefully not.
A house with a bank attached to it?
I do not want to see whiskey be that much one day.
Ain't meant to be that expensive. Whiskey's cheap as shit, especially if you cut it with water. Which just kind of tastes like it is.
I would not know. I just give the bottles over. I do not supply the saloon.
Yeah, they mostly, I don't think these days they starting to cut it with water.
I would not be surprised, honestly.
I'm into cheap stuff. That's what I buy, because I ain't a rich man.
Well, the cheapest we got right now is the Irish and the American whiskey.
Yeah.
Now, the American, if any bottle was near was watered down, I'd put money on the American whiskey being watered down.
Other stuff, it good sometimes. But I don't buy it. If I has the money and it's a special occasion.
My favorite is the Cypress brandy, but it is way too expensive to drink every day.
How much that cost you?
Well, if I was on your side of the bar and I was buying it, it would cost me about $20.
$20 for a drink.
That's why it is for special occasions, like weddings and the such.
I bet that fancy Malone guy, whoever his name was, Marty,
Yeah, I think he prefers his whiskey.
I bet he drinks that, because he's just as fancy.
Yeah, well,
That's probably why you
well,
drink, because you dress as fancy too.
yeah, but I'm not as fancy as that. I'm more of the old-timey fancy.
What the hell's old timey mean?
Now, how I dress is... normal fancy is what he's wearing. Old-timey fancy is what people were wearing, like I'd say, 10 years ago.
10 years
And
ago.
I'm sure in 10 more years, his fancy will be old-timey fancy, and my fancy will be really, really old fancy.
I ain't thinking old fancy. A lot of people wear your fancy stuff.
The fancy changes ever so often, but fancy is fancy in the end.
I don't see the difference.
It just shows someone's a little older than someone else in the end.
Well, you think I'm young? Well, I guess I appreciate that.
You're only as young as you feel.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I've seen some men who are only 20 years old, but they can barely walk with how bad their body's beaten. And I know men who are 50 who are running around like they're 18.
It's because they's built right. Or ain't got
Exactly.
hit by a bullet or a horse
That's true. That's true.
or some peckerhead.
True. It all depends on how you take care of yourself.
I'll take very good care of myself.
That is good.
They says a tiny bit of whiskey is good for you. I used to drink a lot more than I did now. And the doctor said I was gonna die if I kept drinking the way I was. But now I only pass out some days while drinking.
With the way I see it, the better you take care of yourself, the more whiskey you can drink in the end.
That's why I smoke an extra cigarette before bed now.
Exactly. You do what you have to do to make yourself feel good.
And that cocaine gum, I hear that's real good for you, but I don't get it very often because it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, I don't get it that often either. I wonder if any one of the other bartenders will be waking up soon. I need to change out the shift. I've been working for hours.
Yeah, I seen you here for a while.
Good money in the end. Good money in the end, but still, a man's got to sleep eventually.
I guess you're right about that.
At the very least, take a break.
Well, I gotta get back out there. I got shit to do.
Travel safe, my friend.
Mm-hmm.